Hey guys, it's me again, Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio here. This time we're going to have a little fun. I'm not demonstrating a customer's unit. What I'm doing is I'm actually working on some behind the scenes stuff. I just got more than 900 RCA jacks in the mail. Now, what in the world do I need 900 RCA jacks for? Well, it's for these little boxes that I make for our radio conversions. Some of my customers want, in addition to the built-in amplifiers, some of my customers want this preamp box that has your left, right, front, and rear preamp outs, an unpowered subwoofer output, and then this is the aux input. And this puts everything. This is on a cable, about a 1-foot cable hanging out the back of the radio. Really easy to get to connect everything together. Well, I'm right now. I'm making 100 of them, and here's a bag of 13 of them that I've already finished. I've got probably maybe 30 or 40 of these boxes made, and so I don't, needless to say, I don't measure each individual box and mark it out and cut it. I make a template that fits right over this box, and it's got the holes that I want to drill right there, and I just take my little mini drill to bzz, 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 bzz. Then I go with larger bits until the holes are, at the right size for an RCA jack to fit into and fasten. So that's what I need. Now these, realistically, these boxes take about an hour to make. I'm making 100 of them, so that's more than 2 weeks of solid work off of the bench where I can't work on customers' units because nobody comes in and makes this stuff for me, and nobody sells these, at least at any kind of price I'd be willing to pay. So I'm stuck with making these, by hand, completely by hand. Of course, I use, a power drill and all that. But and then another thing I do is most conversions get a new head preamp. I build these as well. Nobody comes in and builds these for me. I have to. These are about maybe 18 parts per board. I have to order the parts, buy them, wait for them to come. Some of them come from China and take a long time. Right now I've got about maybe 500 of these pre-built. I'm going to need about 500 more for the next few years. And then this is the one that I build the most. These are my little speed control boards that go with the special motors that I have that no one else has. And this is my development, so nobody even knows what's in it. But right now I have more than 900 of these pre-built. So, we're just talking like weeks and weeks of work that keeps me off customers' units because it's stuff that I have to do this stuff. I can't install a new motor without a speed control board to go with it. I can't improve the sound. I can't brighten up the sound of the 8-track without my new special preamp, so I have to build these too. So, all right, so right now we're just going to talk about my cool little boxes and these RCA jacks, I think this is 120 RCA jacks. These come from a company I've ordered from before. I know they're good, but let's just take a quick look and make sure that they're okay. These come in generally envelopes of 40. Let's see. Okay, this is envelopes of 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. All right, let's take a quick look inside, make sure they're decent quality. Sorry that I'm not doing this on camera as much as I should. Alright, let's take a look at one. Yeah, now these are good quality. They've got nice big nuts. You can tighten them a little bit tighter than some of the other ones. So these are going to be just fine. So let's look at these ones that I just got from China and see what kind of shape they're in. It's kind of, let's see. I might need something a little bit more aggressive to cut this thing with. Get the old X-Acto knife out. And I'm not used to doing this stuff on camera, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm not paying attention to being within the camera's line of sight here. Okay, so that's probably good enough to open the box. Okay, so these have the smaller nuts. That's a lot of RCA jacks, man. We are looking at this is 800 RCA jacks right here. We got 400 red and 400 black. They're the ones that I'm used to getting. The nuts aren't as large, but they work just fine. They got nice terminals, a consistent size, and all that stuff. So yeah, these are going to be fine. And this is what I'm going to spend the rest of my day doing because I've done 3 demonstrations of customer units today, and now it's time to put on the blinders, get on. Actually, I don't do this work on the bench because this is multiple hours. So I do this in the living room, so I can watch TV while I'm doing it. But basically, I'm just going to be, just mounting these jacks right here on these boxes and installing this stuff. Once I've got them all installed, and of course some are red, some are black, and once I've got all these installed, then I have to run a ground wire between all of them so that they're all grounded, and then the cable comes in on the right side where I have this hole drilled. The cable from the radio comes in on this side and connects to the box. So that takes care of that. And once again, I'll just brag that I've already got a bunch of these made, about 30 of them or so. So I've only got about maybe 70 to go, but it's still going to take a long ass time to get them all done, get them tightened properly so that they're not, so I didn't, not so tight that they break and stuff like that. So just kind of wanted to share some of this stuff with you guys. Once in a great while, most customers are very understanding. One of the first things they say is, "I know you're busy," so that's very much appreciated. But once in a while, I do have a customer that thinks that I do nothing but sit around and watch Leave It to Beaver all night, because their radio's not moving in the line. Well, it's because I've got 2 weeks of this kind of stuff to do. If I don't do it, you're not going to have it in your radio. So that's what we have to deal with. A conversion can take normally takes about 2 days. Well, I can receive 3 conversions in a single day. So do the math. It's just almost impossible to keep up with the workload, especially as the business continues to grow. So I find myself more and more having to pre-build stuff in advance. Now, to that end, why don't you just build them as you need them? No, that's ridiculously stupid. There is no way you can build them even half as fast if you do them as you need them. You have to set it up as a production thing. First you get all the boxes marked. First you put your template up here, you drill your holes, you pop your holes, then you go with bigger bits until you got it just the right size, and so that they're not too loose, I make the holes just a touch small, and then I kind of pooch them out a little bit with an X-Acto so that they actually have to snap in place. I like my stuff to fit nice and tight, and so that's just it's not that I don't have my ass in gear. It's that I've been in gear on this kind of stuff while your units are on the shelf awaiting a service. So I just thought I'd explain that. Not that I thought it was really needed, but I know my turn times can be kind of long, and I thought you guys deserve an explanation of why that is because most of the stuff I need I have to make. For one thing, nobody really makes parts for 8-track machines anymore, or classic car radios for that matter. But no one makes the stuff that I need to do my magic on the 8-tracks and the radio conversion. So this is what we got here. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. It's not that my ass is not in gear. It's that I'm continuously busy behind the scenes doing stuff that you can't see. So now you're able to see some of it. So thanks for watching and listening, guys, and we'll see you next time.